Okay, and welcome to our video on how to use your new Polycom handset. We'll jump straight in with how to answer a call. Sounds very obvious, but I will talk you through it just in case. So the phone is ringing. You can see on the screen who is calling and what number they are calling from. And to answer the phone, you simply lift it off the cradle and start talking. You don't need to push any buttons. You just lift the phone and start talking. Making a call is also just as simple. You simply dial the number, no 9 needed, and when you are ready to make the call, simply lift the handset and it will make the call. Alternatively, you can also answer and make calls using the hands-free function. When a call is coming in, you will find a speaker symbol on this button here, and to answer the call hands-free, simply push that button and you will be talking hands-free to that individual. To end that call, you simply push the hands-free key again to end the call. Likewise, when making a hands-free call, simply dial the number you wish to call, and then when you are ready, push the speaker key and it will make the call for you. Next, I'm going to show you how to place a call on hold, a very common feature. So the call comes in, could be an internal call or an external call, doesn't matter if you've made the call or are receiving the call. So you answer and you're talking to the individual and you want to put them on hold. On the Polycoms you see a very clear button here that actually says hold written on the phone. Push that button and that caller is now on hold, and it tells you so on the screen. At this point you can leave the handset next to the phone, you can put the handset back on the phone, it's completely up to you. You have a second line available. If you wanted to push line 2, it would enable you to make another call whilst keeping the first call on hold here. When I'm ready to take the call back, I simply push line 1, or I can push hold, or I can push resume. They all carry out the same function. I'm going to push line 1 and then I'm talking to the person again on the phone. So one more time, you're on the phone, you push hold, leave the phone wherever you would like, come back to the phone and then push the line to take back the call. Now I'm going to show you how to transfer a call, also a very common feature on these phones. So once again, a call comes into your phone and you answer it to talk to the individual. You establish they want to be transferred to another user. So what you will see on the Polycoms is a transfer button, this middle black button here. You can see it abbreviated on the screen above, transfer. Push the transfer key to start the transfer. At this point, the original caller is placed on hold. You now enter the extension number you want to transfer the call to. When that individual has answered, you can tell them who is on the call and what they want, and then to transfer, you simply push the transfer button for a second time and the call is now transferred. The Polycoms also provide an additional feature that allows you to carry out what is known as a blind transfer, where you don't inform the person who is calling for them. So just to demonstrate that, a call comes into the phone, you answer it as normal, you push the transfer button. This time you can push the blind button before you enter the extension number. So by pushing blind, you then enter the extension number, and the call is immediately transferred through to that person. All of the Polycom handsets we supply are available with a voicemail feature. This feature has been enabled on this handset and we can see that this handset has a voicemail. We have a red flashing light in the top corner to tell us so, and we also have a message on the screen across here saying messages, and there's a little envelope on both the lines to say there's a message as well. So very clear that you've got a voicemail. To listen to it, you're going to need your 6-digit passcode, which will have been emailed to you upon setting up your handset. And to access your mailbox, you simply push the messages symbol here. At this point, you enter your passcode, as she's instructed us to, followed by hash.
You have one new message in your mailbox. To listen to your messages, press 1 to change first new message. Received today at 7:54 a.m.
Demonstration message for the Polycom training.
At this point, if you know the option you want to choose, you can do so.
To erase this message, press 3. You have listened to all messages in your
At this point, you can end the call. Once again, as it's hands-free, you will choose the hands-free button there. And you can see on the screen you've just got one missed call, which you can check by pushing the down arrow to see that you've missed it. The conference feature is very popular on these phones, mainly because it's so simple. We'll start by starting the initial call, the first party we want to speak to. So you will call their number. Doesn't matter whether it's an internal extension or an external extension. You carry out this function exactly the same way. Once you have your first party connected, you will see next to the transfer option, you will see a conference option, abbreviated to CONF. Push that button and it places the first caller on hold. You then enter the next party you want to bring into the conference. Once they have answered the call, you will see there is a conference option again on the screen here. When you push that option, you can now see conference on the screen. At this point, all three parties are on the conference. You can add additional parties by carrying out the same step again, pushing conference, entering the number that you want to speak to, and then when they have answered, pushing conference to bring them into the conference call again.